My favorite parts are actually like flying. You kind of like pause at the top. It's pretty cool because you're like pretty high. And then you're just falling and you land on the mat. I think I'm good at pole vault because I like it. I mean, I didn't start out amazing, but I still loved it. And I've only recently became actually good at it.
Kaboom! One of the twins. There's nothing you would hope for in a pole vaulter that they don't have. They're fast, strong, agile, coordinated. They just love the rush. Mandy has sort of leapt out ahead of Hana in terms of marks all along the way. Tempo! She was first to 13, first to 14. She owns the freshman and sophomore, now junior national records. But Hana is always right behind her, and she has this unique competitive ability that took her, for example, to the 8th grade year Junior Olympics. She beat Mandy, even though Mandy had jumped higher.
Yes!
So it's like, well, don't go counting her out.
Hana's winter season was miraculous.
Hana opens with 14.7, 14.8, 14.7, and it's just like bang, 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 bang. 5 meets, she jumped for the American record, 5 meets in a row with unthinkable consistency. See that beautiful big jump before the swing and bang.
Her winner was amazing. I mean, I just let her have it.
The greatest high school series, vaulting series of all time.
Well, no high school kid has ever done that. That's for darn sure.
It definitely provided some motivation.
And then how did you respond in the spring?
Well, I set the national high school record.
And over a new high school national record. Where would she go from here? Miss Amanda.
You know, we never imagined having twins, and you know, we were nervous at first, but and they were definitely energetic girls from the get-go, and so that's why we put them in gymnastics, because they were climbing over the furniture and flipping over everything, and so we figured that would be a safe place for them to be. And every sport that they've been involved in, they've just enjoyed and loved. You know, they're just wonderful kids, wonderful students. I think our family's just really close.
What's the challenges of having 2 superstar athletes in your family?
Probably the biggest challenge is making sure that we don't start to think in those terms. Whether you're blessed with certain talents and you're working really hard, and these girls certainly are working very hard, but things have to be normal. You know, their approach to school, how they approach their relationships with people, each other, it has to be normal. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing is just that sense of normalcy. And yes, they've done some amazing things, but that also doesn't make them necessarily superstars.
There's always that dream of becoming a pro athlete and going to the Olympics, and I feel like that's becoming more of a reality as we keep going. It will be a sad day if she doesn't go with me.
They want to be together, yeah, they kind of decided that for sure. I think it makes us feel good that they'll have each other for support, because that's a big step to leave the house and be out on your own. So for them to have each other, I think, is a good thing.
We help each other a lot. I like to think she's the calm to my crazy, so she helps me focus and get into my flow state when I'm competing. She's a really good teammate. Definitely I wouldn't be where I am without her.
They want to be part of their team. They were multi-eventers before they were just vaulters. Both of them are really good in the hurdles, really good in the long jump, and they're going to run in the 4x1 relay. Right now we're the best in the state in the 3A, so they're rolling along pretty well.
Look, you're cleared it by 1.5 feet. That's like a 15.3 jump. I'm not putting any limits on it. Mandy's jumped over 15 feet by so much hip height so far. I think she'll be a 470 pole vaulter, maybe by the end of the summer, absolutely in high school. And those are just silly numbers to throw out. It's unprecedented. That would be like 8 inches higher than any high school pole vaulter has ever gone before. That puts them right in the hunt for a spot on the Olympic team if they're jumping 15.6. And they might get there while they're still high school kids. No limits on these two.
So what did you think when the girl said pole vaulting?
Well, I wasn't surprised. I mean, that was something that, you know, when I was in high school doing track, I wanted to try myself. And I wasn't allowed to because I was a girl. With their gymnastics background and the events that they liked to do already in track, they were already high jumping and long jumping. So they liked the jumping events already. And so when they were old enough to try pole vault, they immediately loved it.
There's so many times where she almost cleared 15 and the bar was not giving her very much love, but she has it coming. When the day finally comes, I will be the first one hugging her and congratulating her.
I'd say the greatest thing about them is their mental focus is superb.
Oh, I like that.
It's wide open takeoff, just really good. But watch how everything works right now. They also have a perspective on this that is so balanced. They love doing it, but if things don't go well, no crush. There is no frenetic worry about a meet, no matter how large or small. Olympic medalist pole vaulters have remarked to me as I post videos of these kids like, oh my gosh, they just jumped like a national record and they walk off the pit with a grin like it was no big deal. And I said, yeah, well, to them, it's not a super big deal. I really think the sky's the limit. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that they'll be Olympic teammates someday. And that's the stupid thing to say. If I didn't know them that well, it's 100% possible. And it's like, we're only talking about a couple inches, and these girls are still babies. So I don't know what their limits are.
You know, I'm surprised they're doing what they're doing now. And so I've learned, especially in the last couple of years, not to be surprised by anything.
I don't know where it'll take them, but I hope, you know, whatever they dream up comes true for them.
Go big.